Howdy, my name is Ethan, this is EthanPlays, and welcome back to Minecraft SoC, and the sun comes up. Of course, it's actually been up for a few minutes, but just checking out the house. By the way, if anybody doesn't know what that is Nicholas's house. I'm pretty sure I showed that earlier. Nicholas's? Nick's. We're gonna go with that. That's Nick's house. Nicholas's. And I've been working over here. Yeah, I know it looks horrible. I've been working over here. That is where I am planning on. Let's go ahead and change these back. I can have my frames back. That is where I'm planning on putting the new wheat farm. That is the plan. So let's go down, take a look. I'm waiting for the... Oh, there's the Ender Pro. It is a little bit laggy today, the server. I'm not sure what's going on. And I don't think it's on my end, because I'm not doing anything weird. It's just doing it for some reason. So, yeah. Alright, whoa. Okay, didn't want to do that. So, yeah, I worked on this. I cleared the majority of the ice off of this, so hopefully I can get this covered up. You know what, looks like these are actually the source blocks right here. So yeah, I'm going to try to get this covered up and cleaned up so I can actually use it. And really? It starts raining. Well, so here's my shovel, and you see I can claim 9 more blocks. I used to be able to claim like 2,000. The reason for that is because I increased my claim all the way out to here. It's all the way out to here. So I'm planning on taking down these trees, not those, but these, with my pick. With my axe. And something that I noticed, and I may have mentioned this before, but because of the plugin that we're using on the server, unbreaking doesn't really work for your axe. It's really annoying, but yeah, it doesn't actually work. For whatever reason, the plugin does not take into account that that the axe has unbreaking, which basically what unbreaking does is the higher the unbreaking number. So unbreaking 3, for example, that's on my diamond pick. That's also on my axe, and that's on my shovel as well, and my sword. That's on all my tools. Unbreaking, basically, unbreaking 1, a certain percentage chance that you will not, that the tool will not take any damage. So, and the higher the unbreaking number, so unbreaking 3 is higher than unbreaking 2. I'm not sure of the exact percentages off the top of my head. I should have looked it up, giving out accurate information, but that is how it works, but unfortunately the plugin just doesn't take that into account. So my suggestion is pretty much use whatever pickaxe, or whatever, I keep calling it pickaxe, whatever axe you want to use, but it's like this is 7, and here's the easy way to tell. Let's count 1, 2, 3, whoa, okay, a little bit of lag. Let's actually count how many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So this, if it actually did have unbreaking on it, it would not break. However, you're gonna see that something happened. Whoa, okay, I'm getting lag. That was 5 logs. It says 3. Okay. Well, this one should definitely break it then. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. It's not going to work because... That's interesting. Okay, see, breaking works in this situation because I'm actually the one breaking the log. I'm not sure if there's a way to prevent the plugin from taking effect. I would think there would be. I don't know if shift. The shifting, whoa. I'm getting lag. I think it's related to the rain though. Okay, no, shifting doesn't work. Okay, now we're getting into weird territory. Why does this say -4? Oh, wait a moment. Oh, that's just because, okay. Is this axe not gonna break? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it will break the whole tree, whether or not your axe has the capacity to do it, and then it'll let you do another one. That's cool. Was not expecting that. Anyway, that was probably not a very accurate test, so don't go off of that. All right, I need. Yeah, I know I can 17 more blocks. Wow. Okay, that figure actually goes up pretty fast. All right, let me get out my gravel. I actually tried recording this episode earlier on Saturday. This is Sunday, by the way. Yeah, I know I'm late again. I actually tried recording this episode on Saturday. However, I lost the footage. I'm not exactly sure what happened. But, yeah, I completely lost all of the footage. And, had to start all over again. And I'm picking up sand here, too. I didn't want to do that. Alright, let's, you know what? I don't really need these sandstone blocks. I'm just gonna plop them down here. So yeah, I am going to work on this. I haven't done a montage in quite a while, so I think, or not a montage, no, time lapse. So I think I'm going to do a time lapse, and I will see you guys on the other side in just a moment.
To walk on grass, to craft some glass, to chop some wood, to build something good, to travel over water, to find mobs to slaughter, to write on a sign, to climb up a vine. All I wanna do. All I wanna do. Climb up a tree, to sail across the sea, to ride on a pig, to mine and to dig, to eat a cake, to cook some steak, to check my clock, to place some blocks, to cut down trees, to plant some seeds, to check my map, to have a nap, to protect my friend, to travel to the end, to gather some coal, to have a morning stroll. Get some leather, make a portal to the nether, to sit on a saddle, to collect some gravel, to open a chest, to look my very best, invest in a house and I am impressed, to ride in a cart, to recover all my heart, to walk upstairs, to create makeshift chairs, to avoid all the fire, to build and admire. All I'll have is a shaft, but I'll live in Minecraft. Oh.
welcome back everybody, and here I think is the plan. I'm going to be placing water blocks like so. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have, I think it's going to be the Spencers probably. Gonna be up there at the top. I actually think I may have one too many blocks for that. Yeah, I have one too many blocks for that. So I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit. Actually, that way. The water blocks here are going to keep the farmland hydrated. As you see, that's hydrated. That is. That's close though. Because water will keep farmland hydrated up to 4 blocks away, including diagonals. So that is the plan. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Now, here's the thing though. When water decides to come down, let me grab some water here. It's going to go straight for this right here. And it will not... Hold on, where's my bucket? Okay, so see, it's going for that corner, but that's going to be covered. It's going to go for that, and it's going to stop and not continue moving. So what I'm going to need to do is, for the rows where the water is going to be located, to keep the soil hydrated, I'm going to have to, I don't actually have a sign with me, but I believe a sign or a ladder will keep that from happening. Let's check. So I believe I could put crops back here, but they may possibly get stuck. I'm not sure, but yeah. See how now it ignores it. It just ignores that water block. It just passes on out to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's my plan. So that means that I will probably lose one row. Actually, let's test one other thing. Oh, whoops. Let me. Just gonna do this. Hopefully fix that problem. Okay, yeah. So it redirects. If I drop some blocks there, it's going to get stuck. Yeah. So it's going to get stuck. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But that is basically the plan. There may be a way. I don't know if I could put a fence post or something thin here. Or, I mean, I could possibly just put a whole bunch of signs. And I believe... Let's actually look here. If I do this... this is maybe a little bit unorthodox. If I do that... and then I place water here, it's not going to go through, which that's not a big problem. Well, items won't go through, obviously, because the water's not going through. Anyway, that's what I may do. I may just make a whole bunch of signs. That may be overcomplicating things, though. I may just need one. Anyway. So I'm gonna keep working on it. But, that is the basic concept. Now, the closer this is to water, the more efficient it's going to be. And also, the edges are going to be inefficient, or not as efficient as the middle ones. But hopefully I can help that a little bit. I can try to increase the efficiency, because when the game looks at these edges, it also looks at blocks near. So like, for example, it'll look at it actually won't look at this dirt, but it'll look at this, and it'll say, okay, this is not farmland at all, this is dirt, so it's going to decrease the efficiency. So I may do all this as farmland as well. I'll have to uncover this though somehow. Anyway, it's going to take some work. I'm probably just going to start with 2 levels. So as you see, I've kind of worked and set this little grid up. But I'm probably just going to do 2 levels, see how that looks, see how well it works, and then go from there. But anyway, enough about that. Let's jump. Well, no, let's actually not jump home. I'm going to run and take a look at the PvP arena. It's been a while since we've looked at it. Yeah, it's been a while since we've looked at this, and I've actually left a lot of stuff up here, blocks and things. So I'm curious how much I have up here, what I have up here. I actually have not been to the PvP arena in probably at least a week, if not longer. So yeah, I'm curious what it looks like up here. And what I still need to do, I don't think I have a whole bunch left to do actually. Yeah, let's just take a look. Oh, gassed. No. Gassed. Ah, missed him. Come on. I think I might be getting in closer. Did I kill it? Nope. Still alive. Okay. Didn't break anything. Good. At least it didn't break anything on that side. Oh, nope. Let's go back up. Did it break anything over here? Okay, a couple pieces. I still have not. Ruffian had said something about that. Could possibly get Alden or DJ or one of the admins to world guard this area against mobs, so we can keep these zombie pigmen and stuff from spawning, so we can actually use the place. So yeah, I'm going to look into that. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of stuff up here, and some of it I want to take back down, these droppers, and I actually just kind of I didn't clean up my inventory first, but yeah, so the PvP arena is close. It's not finished yet. Really, there's very little I have to do though, so I think that I don't think it will be done July 4th, so nobody start thinking about a July 4th party or anything. But it is very close. Really, the biggest thing is setting up some sort of redstone tower right here to reset these lights. Otherwise, once again, you have to do them manually with this switch. Which, of course, anybody can access this switch right now. So yeah, I need to fix that. And then, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, over here. And I need to, I guess just PM Oxy Joe. But somehow he got his permission thing right here. And actually below this, down there, or maybe I just didn't ever, well no, I must have noticed because I was able to place this and now, well, I was gonna say I was able to place this and now I can't even remove it. Well, I was able to place this torch and now I can't remove it anymore. So yeah, whatever he's done, it's been after I worked on the arena. So after I put these torches down and things and the soul sand, but then before he did it before this, so putting down the stone. So have to get that bit figured out. At first I was just going to kind of block this off and block off that side to make it even, but I decided I need to finish it. So anyway, yeah, so that I need to finish. I need to make some sort of control room tower thing to reset the lights. And then you get this figured out. And then there's a couple other things. I need to take down this wireframe. I will not need that. Once I'm finished, I'm going to just leave the ladder, I think. I'm just going to leave the ladder. There's not any reason really to take it down. I may use it at some point. I was actually debating on making a second layer. Making a second floor to the PvP arena. Or just, you know, having buildings. Actually having some true buildings. Here, there, and then there. So you can actually have some control points instead of it being so open. But I think I'm going to wait, and then maybe once I see how this goes, just this setup, how this goes, then I'll expand it with buildings and such, besides just the spawn points. So that is going to be it. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to set up the spawn points. I know I want to bring some chests in and have some armor, so then you can quickly just rearm and then go back out again. So like maybe on this side of this one, and then on the near side of that spawn room, or capture spawn area, I'm going to have a chest room that only this team can go, that the netherrack team can go in, or the dark side team can go into, and then the light side team can only go into its chest room. And I'll probably add that right here, or at the back, being that I don't feel like the back's really going to be used that much if I don't put something. So anyway, that is the thought. So yeah, I mean, there's quite a few things, but there aren't going to be, it's time consuming, as, you know, laying down the soul sand, placing all these blocks how I like them, making this thing, which I don't particularly like the look, but I'm going to leave it, I think, just because I'm not really a designer, so I could spend hours trying to figure out how I like that, and I still won't like it, but I do like how this went. I think this looks good, and I feel like it'll be useful, it'll be used. So anyway, oh, and I need to fix that. Yeah, there's a little bit of fixing right here in the middle to make it not quite so tight. You know, I may kind of clear out this pillar. I may make a little circle here so you can stand here and get out. I don't know. Anyway, some work to do on this, but anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I know I didn't really do a whole lot, but in the next episode, I'm going to do a bunch of work here on the PvP arena, and as I said earlier in this episode, I should have the first two steps of the new wheat farm finished. So yeah, I'm hoping to have that finished, and the PvP arena, it may not be completely finished, but at least half, at least half of what I just said I should have finished. You know, have it to where it's usable, hopefully by next week, so we can actually have an event. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.